Oh! You've caught me working on this supercomputer that I've been working on. Hi, my name is Egg Fab Marcello, and this is the Anatomy of the Brain course. Since I'm working on a perfect supercomputer, what about a perfect supercomputer would make it a perfect supercomputer? It would have to be fast, it would have to be quiet, it would have to give one magical powers, it would have to make one crack gold, it would have to make one's fart smell of perfume. And lastly, it would have to be small enough to fit inside one's own body. Use your imagination where. It may surprise you, but this supercomputer already exists because this perfect supercomputer is the human mind. That's right. But if the human mind is a perfect supercomputer, you ask, why do people have so many problems? Why do people forget their names? Why do people go crazy? Why do people join nutball cults, for example? Well, the answer can be found only in Scientism, the modern study of people's brains, by Yoomanitarian L Bort Cupcake. Ah, that's much better. It was getting pretty hot in there. So, if the human mind is a perfect computer, why aren't people perfect? Well, the answer is simple. After 40,000 years of research into the human mind, Yoomanitarian L Bort Cupcake authored the revolutionary, groundbreaking book, Scientism, the modern study of people's brains. Scientism comes from the Latin word scientus, meaning the brain, and the Greek word ismos, meaning the act of knowing everything about. Therefore, Scientism means knowing everything about the human mind. If you buy Scientism for only $99.99 as your local Church of Scientism organization, you will know everything there is to know about the human mind. Psychiatrists do not know anything about the human mind. Only L Bort Cupcake and the Church of Scientism know anything about the human mind. For millions of years, human beings have wanted to know the true reality of the human mind. But nobody knew anything until L Bort Cupcake came along and wrote Scientism. So buy Scientism and your life will become golden and you will always be happy. Well, anyway, after that short diversion, let's get back to our main question. Why aren't people perfect if the human mind is perfect? The answer is simple. Graham crackers. What are graham crackers, you ask? Graham crackers are little, tiny, microscopic aliens that live in your brain. This may sound a little far-fetched, but it isn't anything more far-fetched than the drivel crap that psychiatry comes out with and expects people to believe, and you get shot or beaten or clubbed to death if you question it. No, graham crackers is nothing as insane as the psychiatric act of electrocuting innocent people to death in the streets. No. Compared to psychiatry, graham crackers is they're a very, very rational doctrine. But where do these graham crackers come from? 100,000 billion trillion years ago, this galaxy was ruled by the Galactic Imperial Federation Republic. The Galactic Imperial Federation Republic was in turn ruled by a fellow named Lord Buttcrack III. Lord Buttcrack III was a very unpopular ruler. In fact, he was so unpopular that everybody made fun of him all the time. people made fun of him so much that Lord Buttcrack III felt really nasty and awful about being made fun of all the time. So, Lord Buttcrack III wanted to get revenge. He decided he was so sick of people making fun of him all the time that he decided that people should be made fun of all the time. How was he going to do this, you ask? Well, Lord Buttcrack III knew of a small remote planet that hardly anybody knew about. This planet was populated by tiny microscopic creatures known as graham crackers. This planet was overpopulated. There were enough graham crackers to fit in the heads of every being in this galaxy. So, he decided that a little population transfer was in need. What Lord Buttcrack III did is he used his evil special guard to collect all of the graham crackers off of their home world and transport them to every inhabited planet on this galaxy, including Earth. The graham crackers don't need to eat food to survive. Instead, they live naturally off of people's brain waves. This also means that they are attracted to people's brain waves. So when they were moved all around the galaxy, they naturally sought out people and got access to their brains through their ears. So, in a very short amount of time, every sentient being in this galaxy had graham crackers in his brain. But what's so bad about this, you ask? But you see, Lord Buttcrack III was so bitter about being made fun of all the time that he had decided to make all of the graham crackers watch a special secret video before they were unleashed upon these planets. This video insulted the graham crackers so much and so viciously that it gave them all a massive inferiority complex. This inferiority complex in turn drove the graham crackers to constantly insult and make fun of the people who were their hosts so that they would not feel inadequate about themselves. The graham crackers in people's minds, constantly insulting them, in turn made all the sentient beings in this galaxy feel unconfident and inadequate. And it is these things, this lack of self-confidence, that keeps the human mind, the perfect machine, from being perfect. So think about it. The only thing in your life that's holding you back from becoming a powerful being as powerful as Superman is little alien gremlins in your brain that constantly make fun of you. So how do you get rid of these graham crackers? Well, there's only one way to do it. Don't even try any other way. We already know that they're bunk. Buy Scientism, the modern study of people's brains, and read it. Buy it multiple times in multiple languages and read it. And once you read it, you'll know the secret to life. And after doing so, you'll be so wonderful and great that the graham crackers no longer have anything about you to make fun of, so they'll all get sad and depressed, and they'll jump out of your ears and go to some other poor fool who doesn't know about Scientism and who cannot protect against the graham crackers. Once you know the secret of life, the graham crackers will jump out of your ears and you will regain magical powers that you never thought you knew you had. But if you read Scientism, for only $99.99, you'll have them. Just think about that. If you don't read Scientism, you're going to be miserable for the rest of your life. You're going to have little aliens calling you nasty names until you die. But if you read Scientism today, you're going to be a Superman. You're going to enjoy smelling your own farts because they smell like perfume. Think about that. Next week, we have episode 3 of the Unlock the Secrets of the Mind course, in which we will talk about Yoomanitarian L Bort Cupcake and all of the various privations and trials he had to sit through while he was writing his book, Scientism, the modern study of people's brains.